Hi everyone, my name is Harshil. So in this video we are going to talk about the difference between your array list and linked list. So basically array list and linked list is the implementation of the list which implement your collection framework. So it is all the part of collection framework as we have discussed. First we will see what are these two things like list and your array list and linked list. So your array list is nothing but the dynamic array in which we can store the particular data like integer, float, etc. But it will be dynamically. Means like when we store in the array, we need to give the some size. But in this array list, we don't need to give any size. It is a change according to data. If you delete it, the size will be less than. Then if you add, it will be growed. In the same way, that's why it is known as the dynamic array. So the underlying structure of your array list is your dynamic array, means it is a resizable array. In your array, you can store the particular null values or duplicate values or even the duplicated elements. Then when you talk about the array list, it only implement the list. But when we talk about the linked list, it use the underlying structure is your linked list, which have previous and next node. On the node reference basis, it store the data. Means from both sides you can access the data. It also maintain the insertion order and your particularly data like such as your null value and duplicate value. This array list, linked list implements your list and dequeue both the interfaces. That's why it has a more functionality. Now we will discuss about the difference between these two. First we will talk about the array list. Array list underlying structure is dynamic array. Whereas linked list use the doubly linked list, which have a both nodes from previous and next. You can perform the action from the both sides. For the accessing the data, your array list is fast and your linked list is slow because array list use the underlying array which we can directly access the data. But for the manipulation, the linked list is fast as it is a doubly linked list. From the both side, you can perform the action. That's why the manipulation is fast in your array list. And in the particular the manipulation of linked list is fast, but array list is slow. So whenever you try to manipulate any data, you need in the array list you need to shift the data bitwise. You have to shift, but in the linked list you don't need to shift the data. And your linked list is the contiguous, and your array list is non-contiguous. And your array list contains may contains your values. And in the array list we used to particularly data insert at the index wise, but in the linked list we use the data to on the node basis. We used to put the address in the reference variable. So this is all about the difference between array list and linked list.